Hello my friends, how's it going? Danny here, and I'm super excited because IK just released Tonex V2. Better capturing software with a lot more clarity and resolution and authenticity in the amp captures. I'm here today demonstrating the capture of my trusty veteran divided by 13 JRT 915. It is an amp with many options and many possibilities, and after touring with it for about 20 years, I just took my favorite, most usable presets. And I'll walk you through them. I'll show you what we're getting. During the clip, I'll also demonstrate with other guitars. I'm capturing it with a Shure SM57 and a Royer 121. I'll also give you a few different miking options at the end. So I've been using Tonex intensively live and in the studio through the plugins. And my capturing method is a bit different than the usual, so I'll also explain that in a minute. But just to be on the safe side, I gave you the two classic captures that everyone wants. One is, as you can see, right here on the edge of breakup. So it's the amp just about to be distorted. You can go from completely clean just by your hand dynamics. I can really drive it if I want. The next capture is just the amp cranked all the way up, the tube screaming their life out. Right here, cranked. Now I want to go a bit to the way I use the captures. I purposely record the amp in a lower volume than usual. Here's an example. And I let the pedals paint the tone. So the first capture is with the Zvex Box of Rock boost. It just gives it a bit of sparkle and compression. Here's how it sounds. Here's how it sounds without it. And now with the boost. Beautiful, clean tone. So for me, that pedal is always on, and now I'm adding the clon into the capture. Now after the clon, I'm adding a king of tone just to give it the bit more like chunkiness, a bit more of hard clipping. So this is how it sounds chunky without the extra king of tone. And now with it. Basically, I captured my whole live rig into this. Now I'm using the divided with the box of rock in a ret after. So those are the main captures. Now I want to go back to the clean sound. As you can see, I called it divided by 13 for pedals. I'll talk about what A, B, and C are in a second. Now what I have here, I also included in the pack, so this is the low volume capture. I've included in the pack the ZVEX Box of Rock. It's a capture also, V2 capture. So this is without it. And this is, to me, the most beautiful, clean sound you can get of this amp. The amp and this pedal. And then if you want to add pedals after that, you got your plenty Tonex that come with the factory, so I add a clon to it. Or a rat. So, single coils. And humbuckers. Okay, so there's one more thing I want to show you. Right now, I'm on the divided by 13 4 pedals A, the ZVEX Box of Rock on. So A is a capture of the Roar 121 and the SM57. The B is a capture, instead of using the SM57, I'm using a Sennheiser E906. So it has a bit of a tonal difference. A bit of a mid-boost there. I just find that when I get to live gigs, sometimes the room or the gig itself, a different miking makes it different and suits the situation better. I think you can hear it better with the clon on. This is with the 57 and the 121. And this is with the 906 and the 121. That little mid boost. Now C is going back to this 57, but instead of the 121, I'm using the Beyerdynamic M160 ribbon mic, which gives it a bit of low mid and low cut. So this is the 121, and this is the Beyerdynamic. It like slices off the bass, but boosts the low mid up. That's it, my friends. Hope you liked it. Subscribe, like, and I'll see you soon.